Hey everybody, how you doing? Joe for the Joe Wentz Project. Are cheap guitars the way to go? Well, I think that is really subjective. I mean, if you're just starting out or you're an intermediate player, been playing for a while but not real long, I think that is the way to go. And sometimes if you just see a cool guitar that you want to buy that's not that expensive, why not? Here's a perfect example. It looks just like the Ernie Ball Music Man, right? But it's an OLP. And yes, that's what that stands for, OLP, officially licensed product. It is by Ernie Ball, as you can see right there on the back of the headstock. This guitar plays fantastic, man. It's a great guitar, plays great. I did a setup on it. This guitar I've had since the early 2000s, and it was $199.99, $200, And now some people will probably say, well, why didn't you just get the original Music Man, Eddie Van Halen model? I would have loved to have done that, believe me, but I couldn't afford it. You can't just, a lot of times you can't do that stuff when you got a little baby. So this is the route I went, and I was happy with it. It plays great. For $200, man, you can't go wrong. I don't think they sell these anymore. I mean, you might can find them on eBay and stuff like that. I tried looking online, like at Musician's Friend and stuff, and they had a picture of a smoky gray one. It was really pretty, but it said unavailable. So I'm thinking they don't make these no more. I think the last time I went to Guitar Center with my son, they had ones like this, but it had a Floyd Rose and all that stuff, and I played them. So I think that's the next step up from these. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. And man, they look great, but they played like crap. I was like, oh, this plays a lot better than what they got now. And it's got a Floyd Rose and everything. Floyd Rose, excuse me. And the pickups were so weak in those things. It was crazy, which, these aren't top-notch either. But, it works for what it is. But I was really wanting one of those because it looked really awesome. But, man, I played it. I played 3 different ones. A red one, a blue one, and I think a black one. And it really needed a lot of work. I was like, man, this is sad. So OLP, Ernie Ball, and it plays fantastic, man. I really love this guitar. I really do. It's a fantastic playing guitar. I've had it since early 2000s. I can't remember if I just said that a minute ago or not. If I did, forgive me. I'm sorry. So on to the next middle-of-the-road guitar, I guess you could say. We'll be right back. Hang on. Hey, guys, welcome back. This is my next guitar I'd like to show you, and I actually bought this off HSN, of all places, about 3 years ago. This is a Keith Urban model, and it's a Les Paul style guitar, and beautiful guitar. And I was really, to tell you the truth, I was really skeptical about getting it. When I first seen him on HSN, there's a strap that came with it with his little Thunderbird logo. The guitar came with this strap, came with some little clear plastic baggie of strings, which I threw those away, and some cheap picks, threw those away. It came with a case. It's it's not a hard shell case. It's got the leather around it. It's okay for what it is. I would say it's a pleather, plastic leather. And got this guitar, man. Right before I bought it, I was looking on reviews on HSN a few years ago, and of course, 98% of the people that were buying these guitars had never played guitar. So, and that's what Keith Urban was doing. He first came on the scene on HSN, and he was selling these guitars for people to get interested in guitar playing, which is really cool, and it's a great business move on Keith Urban's part. I mean, the man's making some serious bank, and so he only came out with these for 1 year. Now, the picture I'm about to show you now is what he came out with the next year, and it was, I mean, look at that. That's crazy. It's nothing like this guitar. It was, that's disgusting. It looks like something out of a Sears catalog or something. It's crazy. It makes no sense. I did purchase one of those, not that ugly color, but I did purchase one of those. It was like a brown. And, I bit the bait. I fell for it. I tried to play it, and it was just not worth the trouble. I'm sorry. It was just, it was awful, man. It was awful. I gave the guitar away, so what does that tell you? So, but, nothing against Keith Urban or nothing like that. I love Keith Urban's guitar. He's an amazing guitar player. I've seen him live in concert. I'm not a big country fan, but Keith, as far as I go, as far as country, if that's what they call it nowadays, because I just like to listen to him play guitar. But this guitar was great, man. Did a setup on it, and I saw some people put some reviews because they had, crappy knobs or switches or the jack. And thank God I didn't have that trouble. Thank the Lord. I didn't have that trouble whatsoever. And, one of these days I like to put some hot rodded humbuckers in here and make her sing even better. She sings good now, but she would sing even better, One more to go. We'll be right back. Stick around. Hey, Dean Acoustic. It's a slim body acoustic. My wife got me this quite some time back. And, you can't see it that way, can you? Yeah, Dean right there. It's got the built-in EQ electric acoustic. And I like a thin body acoustic. I mean, I do have a nice size, regular size, I should say, 12-string over there. But I've had this for a long, long time. And I think this guitar ran... my wife probably paid about, I think it was like $320, $320, $340, somewhere in that ballpark. And it plays great. I love it, I like it and love it, but I do love it, seriously. It's a wonderful guitar. Had it for a long time. And use it a lot on some recordings and stuff, here at the house. And it's very nice. So there you go. There's a few of my guitars that I wanted to share with you to show that, you don't have to spend an abundant amount of money. If you're just starting out playing, like I said, and you're a novice or been playing for a few years, between $500 is all you need to spend. You don't need to spend that much more because that's just, you're still learning, which we all are. I'm still learning. I still got a long way to go myself, so you'll never be a complete master of it anyway. I mean, you'll get better and better, but like I said, between $200 and $500, that's all you need to do, man. Eventually, as you progress further in your guitar playing, you will want to spend a little bit more money on a nicer quality guitar, because like my father always said, having the right tool for the job makes all the difference in the world. And he wasn't lying. He was 100% correct, so, and it's the same with guitars, man. If you got a nice, decent guitar, it's easier to play, and it's crazy. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. Thank y'all for joining. So leave me some comments below, man. What? Do y'all agree with what I said? Do you disagree? I mean, I'd like to hear from you. And thanks for stopping by and checking me out. We'll see you on the next go around. This is Joe for the Joe Wentz Project. You know what I'm going to say. Say it with me. Peace out. Take care, everybody.